What up, YouTube? Welcome back to a Thursday video where I recap some stuff that maybe I didn't get a chance to cover in my Tuesday video, but also take a less formal approach and update you guys on some of my own personal life stuff. Today, the only update I really want to cover, there's actually a couple of them, but the one update would be that Ryland Adams posted a video regarding the Shane Dawson drama, and not just the Shane Dawson drama. He posted a sort of a meditation video. Admittedly, I haven't watched it yet, but if you want to see a pretty clear-cut, unbiased opinion, not unbiased opinion, that's not a sentence. I'm not quite awake yet, I apologize. A pretty clear-cut, unbiased viewpoint of this video and kind of build your own opinions. I'm going to send you guys right over to, again, Vangelina Scav's channel. She does do her research. She does post really good quality, unbiased commentary content and some normal, fun, funny videos. She's just generally a likable person as far as a content creator, and I would highly recommend her channel. That being said, as Ryland is Shane's fiance, I feel like, yes, he has a right to comment publicly on what's been going on, and yes, he's going to have a completely, more than likely, biased view of Shane Dawson, but I'm going to bring up something that I brought up, I think, on Twitter recently, and it's basically that, you know, and I commented this on the video, that the amount of energy we're putting into posting about somebody or talking about somebody or just saying like, oh, this person's this, that, and the other thing, and jumping like into the conversation of spreading hate and spreading hate and spreading hate and spreading hate and spreading hate. Not just spreading hate, but it's like beating a dead horse. Like, we get it. And I would just encourage those people to get a hobby, put their energy into something they love, and move on. Because this type of just making the same videos over and over and over again, but with a slightly different edition, it seems exhausting. And y'all should take care of yourselves, like, for real. The other thing I want to cover is, my car is being loud. Jake Paul had the FBI show up at his house, which I suspect several channels will probably cover this, but apparently from a couple of posts I've seen on Twitter, he owes something like $2 million in taxes, which is just inexcusable at this point. We all know Jake Paul's not exactly hurting for money. And if normal people like you or I that aren't YouTube millionaires, hype house, whatever he is, if you or I have to pay taxes, then so does this guy, basically, is what I'm getting at. So yeah, that's that one. Apparently the FBI showed up at his house in Calabasas. And just a tiny life update for me. This week wraps up the final week of my summer position. I go in to clean up our site a little bit. For those of you who don't know, I worked a 1-month summer camp with preteens and teenagers. We would see between 6 and I think the highest number was 14 kids in a day from 9 to about 2:15, and we would come up with different like stuff for them to do. We would do like a cooking camp, we would do like an art camp, we would play games, we would serve them breakfast and lunch, we would go on nice long walks, and just, it was interesting and it was fun. And we do like temperature screenings and daily health check forms and as staff, we are required to wear masks unless we can be away from the kids, and kids are required to wear masks until they're sitting at a table 6 feet away. Like, it's all very safe, very clean. Everything gets sanitized several times a day. And I just think that it's been a wonderful distraction, and it's been something that we've all worked hard to make work, even with all these different changes. And I already have a couple of ideas going into next year, because I'm not really sure. For those of you, again, who also don't know, I work with special needs kids as a job coach during the school year, and I'm looking to possibly be going after a promotion after this year to a teaching assistant full-time position. But I always like to have something in my back pocket just in case things don't work out. It would have been fast-tracked a little bit more if not for COVID, but everything's kind of been put on hold. We had a teacher who was supposed to retire last year, and then that would have kind of spearheaded things going into the direction for that promotion. Plus the fact that as a job coach, I'm not even sure that I'll be able to leave the building this year. Just based on COVID-19 restrictions and that sort of thing. So my job might look a little bit different in-house, including things like helping high school students applying for jobs, filling out resumes, job applications, doing certain life skills, which we already do in our building anyways. So that might look a little bit different, whereas normally I would possibly be taking an intern to the hardware store, or to Agway, or to, well, Agway's like a pet supply store, or to a bakery, to get them hands-on experience in the real world job setting. And again, we don't know if these things will be able to happen. We will know more after next week when we meet in person on the 12th to discuss some of these things, because we need a plan moving forward. And from the standpoint of COVID-19, we are supposed to be getting an update from the governor as far as the plans moving forward with the schools within the next couple of days. So that could change everything. But no, I'll keep you guys posted. I think it's interesting to see the different things that people are experiencing with all of this stuff that's been going on. And I think it's important to have a conversation about where you are as far as like what you're doing and how your mental health has been, and like what some of the difficulties and challenges have been, but what some of the good points have been. Like for me, staying home has kind of given me a time to like self-reflect and obviously like clean my house and stuff, but I don't think it's necessarily been all bad. Like I've been saving a ton of money. I've been just like helping out around the house more, cooking more, cleaning more, and it's like hitting a factory reset button a little bit. Some parts of it are super frustrating. I was talking with a friend on Twitter about like basically there's this growing like middle working class group of people in the town that I live in that have basically become anti-maskers because they want to be able to just go to their bar and get drunk and not have to worry about a mask, at which point I think is at least, you know, a little bit irresponsible, excuse me for saying, but if this is what we have to do to get through, then just do it. Like, there are people who wear masks for 12 hours a day, saving lives and working in grocery stores. You can wear one until you sit in a bar stool or at a table. Like, so, I think that's enough of a life update. Probably gonna get my car looked at today. Cars are expensive. The two things that have no business being this expensive, cars and teeth. That's a fact. But, I'll be back with more general commentary on the goings-on and different social media people and things and stuff on Tuesday. there is a distinct possibility that it might not be a car vlog on Tuesday because I think I'm off work for a little bit, so that's exciting. But you guys have a great day. We'll catch you soon.